Alright, YouTubers, back on the road on another trip. Just a day trip. Colors are still out. It's late October, and we're heading to Green Bay. I've never been actually to Green Bay. On the way back from my long trip, I passed by. Look at those colors. They're still good in late October along the lake. Off to your left, which you can't see, is beautiful Lake Michigan. But I've been by Green Bay, but this time we're going to go to Green Bay. So I'm going to check out Lambeau Field. There's a Costco we're going to go check out because, you know, Costco's Costco. And might even get a slice of pizza. And then a cool store, I think it's called Woodman's, we're going to go to for a lot of the vegan type stuff. But the main reason we're going is to carry on past Green Bay, just a little ways to Appleton. And my friend's Class B is there, and we have to pick it up. And now I'm going to go on a little ramble with her sitting right in the car. She can either tell me to shut up or add. Okay, so we'll try this again. She has a fantastic Class B that I really like. I did a tour of it in a video, and I think it's great. It's a Freightliner, but it's got a Mercedes engine under the hood, and it's a Sprinter van. And Explorer did not make a lot of their vans on Sprinters, but here's where we go into. It's a Mercedes, and personally, I know there's a lot of people out there that have had awesome experiences with Mercedes and love them. I personally wouldn't get it. They're really expensive to get repaired, hard to get repaired. It's been there now, I think, about 3 weeks, and this is the second time it's been there for the same thing. When Mercedes run right, they run fantastic, but when something goes on with them, they can be really finicky. And I mean, she lives in the Yup and has to go all the way to Wisconsin to find somebody that can work on it, to track down a little gremlin that's acting weird. And again, it's not cheap, but lots of hope that they finally got it tracked down for her, because it's a fantastic van when it's running right. I'm envious of it when it's running right. So that's why we're going. And she didn't say anything, so I don't think she disagreed with anything I was saying. No. Mercedes, again, their engines run great when they run right, but they're just very, very finicky and very, maybe a little overcomplicated, so that there's always something that seems to get itself out of alignment. And, you know, you get a Dodge, Chevy, or Ford, you can always find a dealership, or most backyard mechanics can fix stuff on it. And, you know, when you're dealing with Mercedes, you're a lot of times, almost always, you're waiting for parts. So there's that, but it should be a pretty drive. It's not pretty right now, so I'm going to stop talking, and if it gets pretty, I'll share it with you. There's some nice color. Oh, you're right. This is Deer Creek. Lake looks pretty.
It does.
The sun's hitting parts of it.
Yeah. But you see how the sky is?
The sky, yeah. This is what winter is, right?
It is, honestly. Most of the winter looks like this. Very gray and cloudy. Once in a while you get a beautiful blue sky. Usually that happens after a snowstorm.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes back to this.
I still think the winter would be beautiful up here.
It can be.
Cold,
Yep. Cold is right.
but still way different here than like up in Marquette and definitely the Keweenaw, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. This is still pretty. These colors are hanging a little bit. Alright, YouTubers, this is usually where I stick in music because I like to show the scenery, but I do listen to feedback, and I know there's some people that don't really like the music, so this time I'm going to try to talk through this whole video, which got a little bit long, but I'll try to say something interesting from time to time, but there are no guarantees, as like when I'm talking live. But I will also say there are probably going to be times in the future where I use music again. Also, YouTubers, I apologize that the windshield's a little dirty. That is one of the biggest mistakes when you make YouTube videos filming out a windshield. Your window should be clean. It should have a nice view for people. But I bet you, once you're done thinking about it within a minute or two, you won't see that stuff anymore. It'll just be gone from your eyes. It'll be like a miracle. So since I'm on the topic, I'm just going to keep going with it. Why I shoot out the window more than my face is because I think when you're doing an RV channel or you're doing trips and road trips and stuff like that, I enjoy seeing where people are going. So that's kind of why I do it this way. And again, this trip was to Green Bay. It was a couple weeks ago, so I got to try to remember interesting things to say now. Clinky Campground was still open. Hard to believe. Must be county run. Yep. And it's cold on that lake today. I like to say things over and over the course of a video and several videos, but I'll do it again here and say, if you come up to the UP in October, you'll be surprised that no matter how beautiful this scenery is you're looking at, a lot of the campgrounds close pretty early. The sea was angry that day, my friends. Like an old man trying to return soup at a deli. Everybody needs an old Seinfeld reference. So if you do come to the UP in fall, it is fantastic. It is beautiful. A little bit earlier than this is more beautiful. But like I said, you got to kind of plan it. You got to find places to stay. There are boondocking spots, but it gets cold early here. Beautiful properties on the lake, but right on the road. Not sure I'd like that. It'd be tough. Turn down that view for the road noise. Menominee. That's not a nice way to say it, because Menominee's a nice town. But we're almost out of the Yoop. During a lot of this trip, I was going around looking at property because, you know, my mind never stops thinking about property up here in the UP, and just because it's just so beautiful. But here, like everywhere, no matter how remote the UP seems most of the time, property has gone insane. It's very hard to find anything reasonable anymore. Hey, look, we're entering Wisconsin now. Wisconsin's nice. This is the sister city right across the river. That's a beautiful building right there that just caught my attention. Keep going. I've always said it, but Wisconsin smells like horse shit. It's a little late in the year to be putting horse manure down, but they've put a lot of it down around here. Wisconsin, your air smells bad. Even though this video is a long time ago that I'm recording this now, that smell has stuck in my brain. October 25th. 11:30 in the morning, Green Bay, Wisconsin, 47 degrees. And the clouds look cool. Back to them. Time for another important safety tip about the UP. Not many days before this, it was in the 70s. It got in the 60s again. So if you're going to visit here in October, bring a lot of different kinds of clothes because the weather is unpredictable. Sun, clouds, pretty. And on Green Bay, Wisconsin. Which makes it like every place else. It's unpredictable weather. No news flash to anybody. Now again, this trip was a purposeful trip to pick up a van and then do some shopping and stuff. Most people in the UP that go to Green Bay, they go for two reasons. They go for shopping, and a lot of times they go for the doctor. I want to come back. There it is. I think that's the scoreboard right there. But one of the big reasons to come to Green Bay is to see Lambeau Field, and here we are. I don't know much about Green Bay, but I know Lambeau Field is here, so I'm going to see Lambeau Field and then try to figure out if there's anything worth seeing in downtown Green Bay. Most people know you can see Lambeau Field, but it's really tough to get tickets for a game. This has got to be nutballs on a game day.
Oh, can you imagine?
Because they love their Packers. They sure love their Packers. There's a spot there. That was no offense to Packer fans. I like the Packers. So here's Lambeau Field. We'll do a little walk around, let you see it. Pretty nice stadium. Walked around pretty much most of it. I touched it, so I've been there. There's a parking lot. I'm sure it's full of lots of tailgaters and lots of trash cans. There's the gates we couldn't go in. But I did officially get inside Lambeau Field. That's my foot. And then right around they had some stuff set up. You know, because it's Halloween season. Pretty stadium. Would love one day to see a game there, but it won't be today. That was Lambeau Field. And we kind of looked on the phones, and I'm not from here, but somebody else knows the area pretty well. And there's really not a lot in Green Bay, especially when it's as friggin' cold as it is. It's in the 40s and the wind is blowing like crazy. So pretty much told the Packers and shopping. So we're going to go do some shopping. I don't know what else we need to see. If you're from Green Bay or this area and you're offended that I missed out on something spectacular, my apologies. Oh, he's going. There's more of the stadium. Everybody's flying here. I'm just trying to get pictures of the stadium, you... Oh, he's driving a Hummer. You know what that means. And we're on... This is Vince's road.
Turn left onto South Ashland Avenue.
We're going off Vince Lombardi Way. At a Green Bay-ish. I think we're headed towards Costco, aren't we?
Not yet.
Not yet. We're going someplace other than Costco. I don't know where we're going. Green Bay welcomes you. Okay. 307 at the Quick Trip.
That's pretty good.
Might have a lot of water in it, you know. Trains. Welcome to Green Bay trains. Hey, trains come through Green Bay, I can tell you that, and they move slowly. Next thing we're doing is we're heading towards Costco, but we'll see what this is down here. It looks like it could be the downtown. Trying to share a little bit of Green Bay, and I'm going to talk a bit more about that later. Well, that's pretty. You get home field advantage. This is a drawbridge. Shimmy, 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 shake, shake. I'd love to come back to Green Bay in the summer, probably, because the downtown's supposed to be very nice. The shoreline is supposed to be beautiful. And always been wanting to come to see Door County, which is just supposed to be spectacular. One day. There's some beautiful homes. Trying to just give you a varied look at it, you know, some of the downtown, the stadium, obviously, you got to see Lambeau Field, and then a little bit of the residential areas along the lake. I think that was the lake. Could have been a river. We're going to Costco with everybody else. I can't think of Costco without thinking of Idiocracy. Because it's true. Got all the stuff you get at Costco and got some food, got a slice of pizza, which it's okay pizza, and got one of their famous hot dogs, and I probably ate too much. YouTubers, there's Costco. As you saw, I ate way too much food, and it was not vegan. I ate pepperoni pizza, and I ate one of their hot dogs. And I'll tell you, I'm feeling a little bloated. Now we're going to the Mercedes place to pick up the van. I don't think you need to see a lot of traffic around Green Bay, do you? I didn't think so, GoPro. I tell you, that hot dog and pizza are sitting heavy. All right, YouTubers. Following my friend back with her van. Hope all is well. Again, it's a really nice van, but Mercedes, stuff goes wrong and it's expensive. Okay, next stop, well, we're gonna get some gas, and then we're gonna go to Woodman's, which is kind of a neat grocery store in Green Bay. So that's it for now. Cruise along to Woodman's to get some vegan starter kit kind of stuff for me. Woodman's gave me a Trader Joe's kind of vibe. It was huge, And they had a lot of vegan stuff and hard to find stuff. Clouds, they look ominous straight ahead. Weird. Looks almost like a shelf cloud. When you get through this stuff, I'll show it to you. Whoop, big bump. I wasn't going to record any more on the traveling part of the video, but this is kind of neat. So this is Marinette. We're still in Wisconsin. Marinette is a sister city to Menominee, Michigan. Clouds look weird over the lake. Off to the right part. I don't know how much it's showing. Maybe we'll see that. Maybe we won't. Menominee. Welcome to the Yoop.
Turn left.
Michigan Welcome Center. See the Pure Michigan sign? There's a Welcome to Wisconsin sign back there you saw a little bit ago. It was hours ago for me. Menominee. I like saying that name. Colonel K's pasties? Anybody? Never had them. Don't know. Maybe Menominee's the town I should move to in the UP, just so I get to say Menominee. Nobody's liking hearing that anymore. Look at the beautiful scenery. There's a bald eagle again. That was awesome. I wonder if I can capture it on the GoPro. Had a great bald eagle encounter the other day, which I'll make a much longer video than many would like. But that's what I do. I know we live in the world now of short attention span and everything is 5-minute flash or 5-second flashes from this to that. That's not how I do. As long as I'm doing these videos, that's not going to be how I do. I might try to cut back a little bit and be cognizant, but I'm still going to pretty much do the way I do. Look at that beautiful. That's just gorgeous. Hope the camera's capturing it. That's what I want to share with you guys. I want to share with you how terrible the UP is, and you should never come up here. That bald eagle was just going to steal somebody's baby. I know it. Now, normally I would have restated that because I kind of mouthed the word too long. But, you know, it is what it is. You're talking a lot. You're tired after a long day. Look at this. Look at this on the right. That's just stunning. Is that stunning? Stunning to me. I want to see a video with that kind of stuff in it. So this is a part where I look at this that I think it's just so much better to show the scenery than faces. That's what I prefer. All right. See, now I'm tired. I'm going to tell you for the last time, have a great and wonderful day, please. It seems like in all my videos, I think I get to the point where I'm done, and then I see more beautiful scenery like this along beautiful Lake Michigan, and I'm just compelled, I am compelled to share that stuff with you, which I hope is okay. It's not even 6 o'clock yet, YouTubers. It's not summer anymore in a Yoop. It gets dark pretty early. And it's only October. And this is the Lake Michigan to my right, so this is lower Yoop. This turned out to be a really good day. I enjoyed it very much. Everything went well with the van, so it was a good day. Got a lot darker in 5 minutes. 7 o'clock. Oh. Yeah. We were in a different time zone. Duh.